Alright guys, welcome back to another episode. I'm your host T, and welcome to TNT's Metal Meltdown. Now today we have a Patreon request. This is coming from my patron Kyle, which he has requested Horrendous, and the song is called The Stranger. Now Kyle is always putting us on to some dope ass metal. Let's go ahead and check these guys out. Let's see what they're hitting on. Let's go. Now he's described their sound as kind of like old school, doomy, and melodic. Okay. You can hear that fuzziness in the guitars. Alright, so far I'm feeling this. It's different. It's a little different, but I'm feeling this. Let's see where it goes. Guys, this was Horrendous with The Stranger. Wow. I thought this was a masterpiece. This is a great piece of music. This took me back to when I first started getting into black metal. And although this is like it's a death metal track, it's like a progressive death metal track because there's a lot of different elements in here. There are black metal elements. And this took me back to when I was getting into the genre and I was trying to really understand this style of metal, style of black metal and death metal. And the best way that I could explain it was that you can't go into music like this with the thinking of traditional styles of music where they have a verse, then a chorus, verse, and then it closes out. You go into music like this as art because the structure is not the same as a traditional style song. So when I'm listening to this, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the atmosphere. I'm feeling the riffs. I'm feeling the ebbs and flows of the music that's hitting you. And instead of just trying to pick apart which parts of the song that I like and which that I don't like, because I was starting to do that because I'm used to doing that while doing my reactions. You kind of have to just sit back and let the music just overtake you. And I think that's when I close my eyes and I just completely immerse myself in the song. And then afterwards, you just sit back and you reflect. And it's either a good piece or it's not. And this was a good piece of music. This is a damn good piece of metal music right here. The best way I can explain it is just it gave me a good vibe and a good feeling, especially after listening to it. Felt satisfied. That's what I'll say. I'll say that this was a satisfying piece of music to listen to, and I'll just leave it at that. I thought the riffs, the drummings, the vocals, at first it reminded me a little bit of Possessed, and then it went towards Chuck Schuldiner with Death. But yeah, I was really feeling this. So I'm curious about your thoughts. If you're not familiar with Horrendous and this is the first time that you've heard this song, let me know what you thought about it. This is almost like jazz or classical music for metalheads. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Once again, this is Horrendous, The Stranger. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you thought about it. And of course, if you are a fan of this band, go ahead and put me on to some other songs. As always, like, share, and subscribe. And shout out to my patron Kyle. He's always putting us on the dope metal. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.